got the Hyper ASC centre diff apart. Yeah, got the chuck there, kind of the front end. I had problems getting into centre diff, innit? So I kind of opened up the front end, shift it forward to get the centre diff out. I had a bit of a problem, but I think there's an easier way of getting into the front diff of this, you know what I mean? But as I said, I had a bit of problem getting into the centre diff. So yeah, that's the front end, but this is a centre diff anyway. Open it up on the Hyper 8 SC and just grease. Can you see the grease? Just greasing the centre diff, man. You know what I mean? It's packed with grease and that, but as I said, I run oil in my centre diff, in my chucks and shit, you know what I mean? In the diffs and that, you see the grease. So, yeah. So you could just spin it round. Grease in that, man. So I'm gonna clean out the grease and put some diff oil in it. I'll start off with 200k in the centre diff. Put 200k centre diff oil, and maybe in the front and the rear 30k, maybe 40k. Let's take it from there. So far I haven't stripped out any screws and whatnot. As I said, I had problems pulling out with centre diff with the 4 top screws. You got 4 screws. Where are they? Got bits and pieces everywhere, man. There's a top plate that sits on here. Which way does this? Yeah, the top plate sits on here, and it was 4 screws. These blinking things, they go push in here, and what happens, I removed the bottom 5 screws of the sashy centre diff to get the bracing and whatnot out, but I had problems getting these screws out because you remove the 5 screws at the bottom of the chassis, but this thing kept spinning around all the time. This part kept spinning around, and it was part of the screw in there, so managed to get it out with a bit of hot heat and yeah, a bit of heat and force. Had to kind of hold one end, this part with a spanner or monkey wrench to stop it from spinning round, while this screw at the top, it was just spinning. This screw was just spinning round in it, but it was still locked, so I had to hold this part and get your wrench and back this screw out. So yeah, I can't find the other part, man, that locates. Oh, no, the part's still on here. Look, that's the brace. You see the brace? This is the brace. So your screw was here, and it was just spinning round, innit? It was locked against, for instance, put that there. I've got it the wrong way. So this part at the bottom, where my hand is, this gets spinning round while this long screw was still in there. So I had to like lock this part and get your wrench and back out the screw in it. So yeah, managed to do it in the end without stripping. You can see all the flame marks. I don't know, you can see all the where I put heat. I put heat on the brace in it. You can see I still need to clean it up. Anyway, leave it here with this vid, man. Fuck it. It's Wednesday morning, so just thought I'd make a vid. So I'll be cracking on with this later on. As I say, this is the front end. I've pulled the front end apart, man. I think there's an easier way of getting into the front diff, but as I said, I had problems with the center diff in it, so I had to shift the whole front end forward to pull out the center diff on this truck. So hopefully the rear shouldn't be too difficult, but anyway, leave it here.